Does anybody know? I've been checking the MTGO standings, and I'm just not seeing otters on there. But every time I go to the LGS, there's otters everywhere. What's going on with that? One card on the bottom. Looks like we are ready to go. Bobby starts us off with the Wooded Foothills.
I like the new cards.
Yeah, are the otters even on MTGO? I know that MTGO is a little bit iffy about cards. Green Sun Zenith happening here. We're going to look for and find Dryad Arbor, the only option. Wizards, if you're watching, we need more green zeros. Give us green zeros. Also, if you're an amateur aspiring game designer in the chat or in the YouTube comments, what would a green zero creature do? A green creature, it has to be green. With mana cost 0, what does it do? What are its abilities? What's its power or toughness? What's its creature type? What's the name of the card? Does anybody know what I'm talking about?
Ancient Tomb. Right, I'm good to go.
Is it a double face card?
I'll draw.
Does anybody care?
I'm at 18.
All right, Noble Hierarch. Dryad Arbor will make an exalted attack here. Here's a Wasteland hitting Ancient Tomb, which I like. I like that play from Bobby. Bobby doing the Maverick thing. Play some rampy stuff and blow up your lands. It's a land destruction deck, right, chat?
That's okay. So
Speaking of land destruction, Eldrazi. That looked like perfect timing, didn't it? I did not know that Wasteland was about to get dropped there. Speaking of land destruction, the Eldrazi deck is capable of some big-time reap and sow, blow up all your lands kind of plays. Here's Horizon Canopy. I hope they never bring back the Future Sight frame, right, everybody? As a Magic player, I'm very particular about how the frames have to look. Here's Dryad Arbor attacking again.
oh, he's double downing.
What about the frames that I like?
Hopefully it's all again.
There's Thalia. Ayabugan, that's a powerful one. And there is Glaring Fleshraker, one of the stars of this Eldrazi deck. It's a nasty one. If you're new around here, Glaring Fleshraker, if you haven't seen it before, gets a lot of wins for this Eldrazi deck all on its own. All you have to do is cast colorless stuff. They don't even have to resolve.
Green.
All right, Thalia will attack for 3. First strike damage comes through.
Heat. I'll play a Gadok Teague.
Gadok Teague, okay. That will shut off Kozilek's command at minimum. Also shuts off Green Sun Zenith, but the Zenith players run Gadok Teague because it's valuable in many matchups. Shuts off stuff like the One Ring, Force of Will, Karn the Great Creator, Supreme Verdict. You get the idea.
First turn.
Harry Houdini arrives in the chat screaming Eldrazi. I love Zach. Harry Houdini in the chat is an Eldrazi, I think. Mr. Varga is here.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, I'm good. Just let me know if you need it. No, I appreciate it.
Is Bobby's card not in English? I don't know. I guess it's not, but it looks like it is. Weird. All right, another glaring Fleshraker. Harry Houdini in the chat says, ran into a 90s MTG regular on MTGO last week. Good people. Oh, interesting. Wasn't me.
I was at 17 for some reason? I had you at, did you double fetch or something? I had you at 19 once. Yeah, maybe I didn't read my own. So you should be at 15? Yeah, 15. You're right.
So now with 2 glaring Fleshrakers, the Eldrazi deck can do a lot of damage very quickly. We'll see how this plays out. Harry Houdini saying big trouble.
Can't read my colors.
The land that was dropped that turn is an Eldrazi Temple. Wasteland wasn't fired off. Zach just trying to accumulate some mana for later plays is my guess. Also nothing particularly interesting to blow up here. There's a Windswept Heath getting cracked. I guess Bobby's going to... Oh, okay. Just a Savannah. Probably going to crack Rising Canopy here.
I'll take one.
Nope. Doing something else. Endurance. Okay. Okay.
Goes on bottom, right?
Okay. Ancient Tomb goes on the bottom from the graveyard. Passing it back to Bobby, who has a good amount of power on the board right now. It's possible we'll see Thalia and Endurance attack. The Gadok Teague might stay back on defense, protect the team from Kozilek's command.
You can still put it. So if I put I can bet I can
After that, when it's like,
I can't
I don't know.
Well, you have to play what the for everyone.
Kozilek's command, one of the most powerful cards from MH3 for this Eldrazi deck.
Well, what if he gets transformed?
Kind of maybe the best card in the deck. Some people will say it's the Myco Spawn. Some people will say it's Glaring Fleshraker. Some people might say it's Kozilek's command. 5 damage gets through. I mean, it might just be Eye of Ugin or something like that, but whatever. I don't know how important it is to decide which card is the most powerful, but yeah.
Any player for player casting spells.
Play it once upon a time for 3.
Okay, Once Upon a Time getting cast here. Need to pay an extra mana. Yeah, Zach has no colored mana. Zishi says, I guess that Gadok Teague is Italian because the flavor text is so long. Okay, maybe you're right. Maybe you're right. Okay, finding a Wasteland with Gadok Teague is not with Once Upon a Time, excuse me, is not bad. You might see Eye of Ugin get blown up this turn. I think you have to blow up Eye of Ugin here, right?
I'm just computing. Is it possible Bobby needs the mana? Harry says I think Aya is correct. I agree. I think you have to blow up Eye of Ugin right now. All right. That is the play. Maybe Bobby considering things we don't know about. And passing the turn back to Zach, who's in a little bit of trouble right now, despite having 2 Fleshrakers on the table. Wasteland has blown up Eye of Ugin and set Zach back a little bit. Total shutdown. Okay. Yeah. Can't be played.
Yeah, can't be played. So we'll play a forest.
Pull up Chalice. You have to spend 1 or something. Chalice is gone. Source on us. So game 4. Draw a card.
Yeah, sometimes you want to cut off the colorless mana, like literally colorless mana. It's a Once Upon a Time getting cast here, which is not very exciting.
Go.
Okay, another Glaring Fleshraker, which is obviously a good card, but right now, not even castable, I guess.
That'll do it for my turn. I'll pass it to you.
Yeah, you have his deck standing?
With
I'll crack this and draw.
Cavalry Justin, right? Maybe when you cast a spell, exile target permanent.
I'll draw.
Oh, really?
So I believe it's okay.
Yeah, Harry pointing out that maybe Eldrazi Scion should have been used for mana there, but maybe Zach is considering using it as a blocker. We didn't know that there was going to be a Glaring Fleshraker on top of the deck, so that in hindsight, that decision maybe was bad or something, but yeah, I'm not sure what's in Zach's hand, so it's hard to say for sure what Zach should have done. The should is a little hard to declare right now, I feel. But it's possible. Should have just left Eldrazi Temple open. All right, attacking with Endurance and Thalia. We're going to chump here with the Eldrazi spawn, which I expected. Take the rest of the damage.
Face.
No, because they're...
It's possible Zach found that Fleshraker on top and was like, damn it. Here's Keen-Eyed Curator. Can turn into a 7/7 Trampler somewhat easily, I think, right now. Well, actually, we don't have a lot of types in graveyards. Another Wasteland. Ouch. Blows up Eldrazi Temple. Bobby in a good position right now. That was a really good Wasteland. And Keen-Eyed Curator is going to be another problematic attacker. That's a Yavimaya, Cradle of Growth. It's going to make everything into a forest, which benefits both players, I guess. There's the Fleshraker. We get some triggers up the Fleshrakers. If Zach can chain some things here, he might be able to get enough spawns to keep blocking and pinging and survive all of this.
It'll be another 2, so it'll be 6.
Okay, so I take
You take 6.
6, right?
Because it's 1, 2, 3, and both of them see them, so
Yep.
6. Yep.
I was making sure.
So down to 9.
Exile them, cast.
Yeah, with 3 Fleshrakers in play, like a play of like a Lotus Petal or something right now could be... Okay, sacking a spawn, Lotus Petal.
3 cast triggers off the Fleshrakers.
Uh-oh.
Down to 3.
This might have taken turn for the worse.
Because it's 3 dudes entering, 3 per, so 9.
Ouch!
Swords for one of them.
It's possible that Bobby can just swords one of his creatures. All right. Bobby scoops it up. Eldrazi takes game 1.
I keep trying to tell my kids.
Kind of an unexpected ending. It's what I was talking about when the game got started. The Fleshraker just sometimes wins the game all on its own.
Eldrazi being cast.
Yeah, it's possible that Scavenging Ooze would have been better in that exact situation, but
It's pretty tough.
having played the Eldrazi matchup a bunch of times as Maverick decks similar to Bobby's, sometimes the Keen-Eyed Curator is just your MVP. It just quickly turns itself into a 7/7 Trampler, and your opponent dies.
I wanted to play, and they drew it, so I might as well keep it for science, right?
I feel that way when I'm testing new cards.
Bobby will be on the play here for game 2. Managed to put Zach into a low life total with very few lands in play, and 3 Glaring Fleshrakers got there for Zach. There was some questioning of the plays about Zach tapping different mana, but I think Zach played that well. Didn't have to lose a Fleshraker in combat, and that's what won him the game. So 1 card is going on the bottom for Zach. Looks like we're getting ready to go.
Give me the Once Upon a Time.
Of course.
And Once Upon a Time, great way to start a game.
A white border.
There we go.
Bobby's rocking these Mystery Booster 2 white borders.
Yeah, sure. Let's get that.
Bobby finds a Windswept Heath. fetches with it. And something else is going to happen. Damnation said a moment ago, hopefully Force of Fill is here in the store for this. Want to see the next iteration of his control deck. Yeah, people liking watching Force of Fill jam some miracles lately. But as you know, because of the Mika spawn, control isn't viable. That's what I've been told.
Flesh Rake.
There's Glaring Flesh Raker. Okay. Lotus Petal. Ping. Glaring Flesh Raker was definitely the MVP of Game 1.
And then I'll pass it to you. I'll draw.
I guess if in Game 1 Bobby had swords, he would have fired it off on Flesh Raker for sure. Scythe Cat Club. All right.
Second time, you double the number of counters on it.
Okay. For science.
Is that one your new one?
Yeah.
I played against it online.
It gets out of hand really quickly. It's very powerful. Triggered?
All right. The player is commenting that the cat might be slept on. Death Tank says, respect the cat. All right. Fetching now. Another landfall trigger will happen. Scythe Cat Club is starting to grow. I guess it's going to get... Oh, he already put the other counter. Okay. So it's got 2 counters on it.
Friends of Fetchable Wasteland.
I'm actually waiting for the fetch land that gets any land, but it's pay 3 life.
Yeah, something like
I
that.
think it's gonna be the first one. Sure. But yeah.
All right. Bobby designing cards in real time. Pay 3 life. Fetch any land. That seems too good. All right. Noble Hierarch. And let's see if the Cub can match up well against his Flesh Raker. The Cub is going to be swinging away with 2 Exalted triggers potentially on the next turn. The Cat has Trample, too, which people tend to forget.
These are 0-1s. I'll leave for 2.
Scythe Cat Cub might not be seeing as much play as it should. Some people are feeling. Have you played with or against the Cub? People of the chat. Is this card overrated, underrated, rated about correctly? Should more people be playing it? Should people stay away? What are your... Oh, another Flesh Raker. I don't know. This is playing out scary, similar to Game 1.
To not get shrouded.
Getting a bit scared.
And I will Vegeta Bog you.
Pass it to you.
Your turn.
I'll draw.
All right. Twitch chat saying the cat is scary. Harry says I've never seen it before.
No, you're the second part from the left.
We're in a place right now where you can play in a Legacy event and see cards you've never seen before going in 2 directions. From Magic's, I know we don't live in the future, but current sets, so kind of like the future of Magic, the jump starts and the commanders and whatever. Or from Magic's distant past. You know, I've seen people play like something like Dance of the Dead at FNM, and the opponent is like, oh, I've never seen this card before. I think that's kind of the beauty of Legacy right now.
No non-creature spells, mana value 4 more, and no X spells.
Yeah.
I know there's people with product fatigue out there crying who's going to tell me that's all bad, but I like seeing cards I haven't seen before. Here's Knight of the Reliquary.
It's a 4/4.
Yes, it is.
What about the lore? All right, Bobby's built another nice board. The cat's growing. Knight of the Reliquary, Gadak Teague. But Zach has these damn Flesh Rakers again. And we saw how quickly... I think Bobby was also at 15 in Game 1. So this is playing out scary similar to Game 1. Both players are in trouble.
4,
You're at 18.
6 mana? Uh-oh. Soy Micah spawn, kicked. 2 pings, get some spawns. Well, 3 pings, I guess.
2 Micah spawns.
4 pings.
You just got 2 Savannahs all exiled.
6 pings. I counted it wrong every time.
I'll give Safekeeper a try.
Micah spawn will enter into another 2 to you. Sorry, if you cut.
Well, Bobby has dropped to 9. We just saw a lot of damage come in.
1, 2. Thought not seer.
I thought that was a Flesh Raker for a second. It's just a Thought Not Seer. Everybody calm down.
First multiplied by 2 is 6.
Alright.
And then the ETB off the Thought Not seer.
It's a land.
Okay.
Okay, Caracas is the card in hand for Bobby, so nothing will be taken out of hand. Well,
Yeah, but I'm empty-handed now. You got the 2.
I think Zach is hellbent, but Bobby's life total is very low. We haven't seen Bobby fire off a single removal spell in this match, have we? There's a lot of stuff that can block on Zach's side as well, including the 2 spawns sitting at the top of the table. I hope Bobby drew his swords. Is there a board wipe of any kind for colorless stuff? Like destroy all colorless things? Does that exist? That might be a card we need. Just like a meltdown for colorless? All his dust is the reverse, right? An inverse all is dust, yeah. Nothing is dust. No, but does any card like that exist? I don't believe so.
After that,
You know,
sure
when
go.
they reworded all the cards to the mail, that card was like the first one.
Okay, Richard and Pizza says it'll be an MH4. Okay, Caracas gets a landfall trigger on the Cub. Kiviuk has arrived. Everybody's here now. Everybody's here.
Oh man, I saw one when I missed the. Oh yeah. You stop playing it?
My friends really like it. So they're always like.
I think they play on
Bobby trying to figure this out. We don't know the card in Bobby's hand. But I hope it's good. Knight of the Reliquary is unlocked. What can that do for Bobby? Basically, any colorless spell off the top of Zach's deck ends the game.
Yeah, it's also ETB.
No, but he knew that he was. He said that he. What was the second most winning?
At least as long as these Flesh Rakers exist. Yeah, like the only card that Zach could draw that doesn't end the game is like a land or Kozilek's Command, right? But Kozilek's Command, I feel like somehow will still end the game, just by making a bunch of dudes. But needs to get rid of Gaddock Teague first, I guess. Well, yeah. Currently, Gaddock Teague is shutting off Kozilek's Command, but anyway.
So you have one card in there?
What's target?
Exalted.
All right, attack it with a Cub. Exalted triggers happen. It is currently an 8/8 Trampler.
Cast.
Did Bobby just... Wait a minute. Let's do some math here. Zach is at 13. Is there any way? Um... What could Bobby have in hand? If Bobby's holding like Path to Exile. All right, Microspawn dies in combat. Zach takes 5. Harry Houdini says it looks like Bobby has a forest in hand. I didn't see that, but I believe you.
To play trigger, you can. I mean,
Yeah, I know. But
All the lands are forests, don't forget, because Zach has Yavimaya, so any land could be sacked to the night. Just a side note, I guess. Caracas could technically be sacked. Caracas can also bounce Gadak Teague and then cast Green Sun Zenith, I guess, and then replay Gadak Teague. I don't know.
I didn't know how.
I think he's like this.
Yeah, it's possible that an upkeep use Talon Gate to phase out a Fleshraker could be interesting.
I don't think you would have won this turn, but I think it might have set you up to be pretty inevitable next turn once I top deck something good.
Yeah.
Talking about
But the thing is, it's like you can easily kill me if you top deck anything. So it's like
if I top deck a colorless spell, I win. But if I don't, you win.
Unless Bobby is holding a swords, but all right, well, Bobby's apparently not holding a swords.
but the damage is an ETB.
The damage
So
is
I can
an
respond to the.
So you can respond to the cast triggers by killing one of them.
Alright,
so you don't get the ETBs. If you're one color, the swords there.
All right, Harry Houdini, thank you for the gift sub. 157 now for Harry. Thank you, Harry.
3, 4, 5. Power of Destiny. 2 cast triggers and a cast trigger. I can exile up to 1 permanent of any one non-colorless or one that's 1 or more colors.
Let me just. So the cast trigger is on the stack.
Yeah. So so I'll put the spawns first. So are the spawns going to come in?
No, I'm gonna respond to the cast triggers.
Okay. Well, I'm going to order the cast trigger off the Destiny, but then the cast triggers off the Fleshrakers on top. So
I can still respond to the ETB, right? Oh,
no, this is a cast trigger.
oh okay. Okay.
So this is the stack right now. Is
So the first.
spawn, the 2 spawn triggers, and then the Devourer of Destiny cast trigger, and then the Devourer of Destiny is the stack.
Yeah, I'm not sure what Devourer of Destiny is targeting. I don't know if that was said and I didn't hear it, or if they totally forgot about that part.
the red segs will die.
So once this enters, you get two more spawns, right?
No, these are cast triggers.
No, sorry. I mean, yeah. So you deal 3 damage when this enters, right?
Even if you got rid of one of these, I deal 3 per, because this one 1, 2, 3, so it'll be 3, 6. So even if you swords one of the Fleshrakers right now, I'll still get 3 ETBs and deal you 3 damage.
Let me just think.
If Bobby phases one out and then swords the other,
But also for the
that does something. But we should have done that already, maybe?
if it wasn't obvious.
Of course.
That thing is so nuts.
All right, so it seems like the Devourer is targeting the cat.
In total, you're gonna deal like 6 damage, right?
I'm gonna deal 6 if the board stays the same.
Yeah.
It's possible also that Bobby can swords his own creature if... I don't know.
See, I don't know if I should have done. No. I didn't know you were.
I'll double block that monster.
So instead, activate the knight.
Okay.
Oh no, well, they don't kill me. But they both die.
This is a 3/4.
Sacrifice.
Respond to the surgical.
I'm gonna go to 5.
What is the
Okay.
He's phased out, but he is a.
You're gonna get the land that phases something out.
I'm
game.
Claimers.
I think you gotta remove both of those flesh rakers.
It is true that both flesh rakers need to be removed if Bobby's going to survive this. What does Bobby pull to the front? Dryad Arbor? What does that do?
Wait a minute, hold on. Dismember. I can just second land and keep a shroud.
Oh yeah, that's what we don't get rid of lands. Okay.
So I have
You're
to
at
get
10.
this.
So, damage.
I'll trigger this one.
Which one are you
When I
going?
do that, I get 2 more power.
Okay. The cat gets a counter.
Back in. Draw.
Swords the Knight.
Swords the Knight.
So I'm up to 8.
5, 8. Okay.
And then resolves.
So then you're down to 2.
Yep.
I guess Devour of Destiny was targeting the knight, actually? I guess so. I guess the cub. Oh, hold on a second. So the cub is phased out. And we swords the knight to survive the pings here. That's what happened. Okay, so the cub is phased out. Okay. Okay. The Devourer of Destiny targeted the cub. The cub was phased out. No cards in Bobby's hand. And Bobby survived the pings by swordsing the knight. Okay. Bobby ends up at 2.
Because you're going to go 5, 6, 12, 14, 16. No, I guess I can keep enough back. Even if I block.
I will say
Bobby has no cards in hand, though. If Bobby draws a fetch land, he probably wins. Maybe. Right now, the Cub is a 7/7 Trampler with Exalted 9/9 Trampler. Obviously, Zach has plenty of toughness. There's 4 toughness in the top with the spawns alone. Attack him with the 2 Flesh Rakers.
Just one card library?
Oh, this is tight. Gonna have to lose an Exalted here and trade Gadok Teague. I think we're okay with losing Gadok Teague right now. If we draw Zenith, we're cool.
I'm tapped out. I got no hand.
If you're rooting for Bobby, you're probably hoping he draws a fetch land?
No, fetch land still. I think I'm still in it if it's a fetch land.
Yeah, but you have to chump block with
But I
everything.
got chump block with everything, but then it's a top deck battle.
I mean, it's very much a fetch land, that's it. I feel like.
Okay, fetch land, that's it. I think the players have decided that. I think I agree.
It's good.
All right, well, Bobby didn't slam it, so maybe it's on a fetch land. Bobby's nervous.
I guess.
What did Bobby draw? Ramanap Excavator! Oh, man.
Nice.
I thought that was an interesting card.
Well, then I died to like end call the spell because you can ping me
I
for
couldn't
1.
believe it.
Yeah, I was like, hey, you know, that's kind of a cool card. Like, let me put 1 in the sideboard. And there's a
Trigger,
marketing hand.
6.
Yep.
See if this works.
All right, play Windswept Heat from the yard. Drop to 1 with a fetch.
And then that'll flip up to 12. Here I got it.
I'll grab a Dried Arbor.
Okay.
Dryad Arbor is a great find. It can chump. We have now 12 plus almost some counters on the Cub.
Exalted, it's for 15 because it's 12, 14, 15.
15.
15 power Trampler.
Block there. I think right. 15. Yeah, no, I got a double block.
Yep.
Okay, double block.
Trample for 5.
5.
Gonna get a draw off the Thought Knots here as well.
Draw.
Well, I lose to any colorless spell, so it's fine. I just have to play. I'll play a Reclaimer.
Okay.
That's the turn.
Okay, Reclaimer.
Cavern Souls.
Oh,
1,
Kevin
2,
was
3,
here last
4,
week.
5, 6, 7.
Yeah, he's not.
There was no way I can beat
Ugin.
that.
Oh, really? It doesn't come anymore?
Not really. He doesn't like it here.
I have Ugin getting activated. Wastegate Battle Mage, cast it, trigger the Fleshraker, and that appears to be the game. But wow, what the hell was that game 2? GG's, well played. That was a good one. That was a good one. Eldrazi still got it, but what a battle. Wow. Good game. Super good. A picture of me as a kid when I first was learning to play Magic has been posted in the Discord. Join the Discord if you're not in the Discord. We also have a Patreon, which you should follow. It's free. If you're enjoying 90s MTG, please follow us on Patreon. It's free. I mean, it's become a free member on Patreon. And make sure you are subscribed to our YouTube channel. We have some things in the works. Need a little bit of help, make sure you are subscribed to our YouTube channel. That is free. Thank you, everybody that's done that already. Let's set up another poll for the Twitch chat. Which match next? Twitch chat will vote. Your options will be Esper Vial versus Dimir. Miracles versus Storm. Miracles versus Dark Depths. Or Eldrazi versus Cephalid Breakfast. 1 minute. Get your vote in. Delusional says, look how happy Chris was before the Storm mechanic. You know what? Before they released the Legions set, which was the set before the Storm mechanic, I was really happy. But when they decided to make a set that was all creatures, they lost me. They lost me. The lore the lore started to go downhill. I quit at that point. I quit. Yeah. By the way, all the social media is just packed with people that haven't read a Magic story in like 15 years crying about Universes Beyond. So that's why we're joking about it a lot. All right, so almost out of time on this poll. Less than 30 seconds. What about the lore? Who's Jace? I don't know anything. Platinum Groove contributed 1,200. We're doing Esper Vial versus Dimir. Let's do it. Jace is cringe. That's you, people. That's you. That's what you sound like. I'm just roasting Magic players. Diving in.
Starts off, play Box Diamond, comes into play, or does it resolve? It comes in play, I'll play Caracas, I'll play Windswept Teeth, Publish Reclaimer, and then I will...
All right, starting off with a Tameo is Mario on Dimir. Arash is on the right with Esper Vial. Notice the Yorion revealed up top. Just a Caracas and pass the turn. Caracas, pretty annoying for Tameo. Should we have just bounced Tameo just now? Maybe not, because then you could replay Tameo and then Brainstorm and flip it. Wasteland on Caracas. Gonna activate it to bounce Tameo. Replay Tameo. Mario has a clue. Light Confidant arrived in the chat. Now, near the top of our gifter leaderboard with a purple gifter badge. Thank you, Light Confidant, for being here once again.
And then I will pass. At the end of your turn, I'll
Attack with Tamio, make another clue. Mario dropping all kinds of clues on the table. Is Mario's token game, like, crushing it right now?
Going to get Undercity Service.
Yeah, Light Confidant is number 3 on our all-time gifter leaderboard. You can see our monthly gift sub leader is Light Confidant. Cheer, we got Mr. Varga. Ibirujo Rex, thank you for the sub with Prime. Appreciate that. Undercity Sewers Surveil.
One fetch and drawing a couple cards, and I can, like, it's like just out of my range. Okay. Surveil. I'll keep it on top. Draw.
Keep it on top, says Arash. All right. Harry wondering about life trackers. We've been jumping forward and backward in time a little bit on stream. We don't show any really old stuff on stream, though. Don't worry. It's all like within the past 2 weeks. A little bit of a secret behind the scenes of 90s MTG. I can't make it to every event that ever happens. So we got a stash. Is this live?
Oh, Wasteland, you're Undercity Sewers.
All right, another Wasteland fired off. Undercity Sewers is blown up now. Mario just strip running people. Tamio makes a clue.
Alright, I'll go to
at the end of your turn, I'll sacrifice.
Is the frog band? Yeah. Harry's screaming, wondering why I don't make it to every event. Yeah. Doing my best, people.
Not going to respect the third.
Yeah, I have a third.
All right, Arash not respecting the possibility of a third Wasteland, fetching up Meticulous Archive to surveil.
Not even that. I don't think you on 0.
Every freaking game now we have to surveil. I'm sick of it.
We're not gonna win the game.
Okay, surveil. Keep that.
All right, just drops another fetch land and passes. Mario will crack a clue. No response to that. No Bowmaster. Mario will be wary of Bowmaster now. Have to be careful here. Get rocked by a Bowmaster if you're not careful in 2025 Legacy. Are people anticipating a frantic search unban? I don't know. Some of these people are crazy. Harry says, what does everyone think about stock up? The card looks good so far. The card looks good. I'm hoping it's going to be a high impact card for Legacy and Legacy metagame. Look, there's going to be people shouting over me. No, actually, the metagame is this and it's that. The metagame has been in some flux for the last couple of months, and I think Aether Drift, it's subtle, but adding a few cards to the format, Catch Remo, stock up, etc. We've had Duskmorn add a bunch of cards to the format as well. We're seeing a little bit of flux over time, and hopefully stock up will continue to allow some evolution for Legacy. Moves very slowly, but that's how Legacy goes. It adjusts and adapts to itself very slowly.
You too.
Okay, here you go.
Yeah, Up the Beanstalk basically made a new archetype in Legacy. Never sleep on new cards, I agree. I don't remember, though, how quickly Up the Beanstalk was thought of as a legacy staple. I know there was like this comical time period between a ban announcement where Wizards name dropped Leyline Binding and said that you know it's a powerful card in Legacy, and then people were crying that that's not true, and then like a month later it was true. Anyway, Bowmaster gets flashed in here. It's going to kill that Recruiter.
I will get a. I'll get a Bowmaster. Why can't I have nice things?
Okay, Bowmaster was found by the Recruiter. Mario's got the token. Yeah, 3 mana can be a lot for a legacy card. We've seen some stock up lists dropping with ancient tombs in the deck, like Sneak and Show, for example. Could be a card that's perfect for decks like that, which I'm cool with. Thoughtseize on the stack. Whoa, what a hand. All right, so double Force, Bowmaster, Solitude, no white card, Kaito, Bane of Nightmares, and a Brainstorm, plus a Wasteland. Like Confidant pointing out that the vintage meta is shaping around stock up. That's cool. I don't follow vintage at all, but some people in the 90s MTG circles play that format quite a bit.
Flagstones.
Trigger, I'm gonna ninjutsu my.
Play Galaxy.
Oh, that's a fit.
All right. Accidentally revealing a fatal push, but Kaido got ninjutsu'd in. Arash drops to 11. Actually, the life total might be a little bit hard for all of you to see. I'm going to get that on the bottom. Sorry about that.
Surveil. So
Yeah, the blue on the phone hides the black text a little bit. Oh well.
Play Collector Ufe. Yep. And then I will pass turn.
Okay, Yorion bought to hand and then passes the turn. Well, Mario has a nice board. 3 clues, Kaito, Orcish Bowmaster, Orc Army.
Savannah, and then I'll just resolve the character.
Time to waste your meticulous archive.
Okay, Wasteland on the Meticulous Archive, cutting Arash off of white and slowing down the arrival of Yorion.
Sure, it's a 4/5.
Yeah. 6.
6 on 7. Alright, we'll be better.
All right, another Kaito ends the game. We're going to game 2.
Just afraid. I knew you had 2 Lion's Eye diamonds.
Oh,
I was like,
check
oh,
that.
you can pop.
Or
Oh, no. I was
tough
just
when
making
you
sure,
approach
like,
these
I
things
put
out,
it
right? You want
one
like,
card
maybe
back,
you
but
would
just
be
want to make
okay
sure it's,
with
like, not backwards.
Makes sense.
It's a tough matchup based on my current configuration. I have like no.
Okay.
All right, we're back to the beginning of a game. Aether Vial on turn 1 for Arash. That's a good play. Pass the turn.
It's difficult to know in a given matchup, like when.
All right, starting off with the Thoughtseize, we're going to get to see the hand. Recruiter, Solitude, Bowmaster, Felia, and a second land. Pretty good hand here. Maybe Bowmaster will be taken. We'll see.
Failure. Okay.
Okay, Felia is taken.
I don't have enough stuff to bring in the sideboard. I don't really bring any dedicated Merit Lage hate, right? So I'm like,
Yeah.
like, I got the replicas, I guess, but
I was so afraid of Bowmasters. That's why I wasn't attacking you. I was just like, I just don't want to get like a Bowmasters double draw and lose like a lot of these.
Well, with the Vial on the table, slowly gaining its counters, we can see how this game could play out in a way where Arash ends up way ahead. Vial plus Recruiter. And another Vial now. It's gonna be tough for Mario to beat this stuff. We're gonna see.
Yeah, pick your poison rough the sorcerer speed. Yeah, exactly. But I love
Do we have any other Vial lovers in the chat, in the comments? Make yourself known. Us Vial players need to stick together.
It doesn't work against that apparently.
Yeah,
It's like a very long range.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there's like RCs or you know what I mean and everything.
Yeah. Oh, you get the
Kind of
combo
wild.
too.
Yeah.
Ponder.
In this matchup, it's like I would only bring it up.
Okay, Ponder resolves. One of the Vials has 1 counter on it. The other has 0. So couldn't Vial in Bowlmaster just yet. Let's see how Arash handles the pump fakes with the Aether Vial. You can activate with nothing to put in or put in nothing even though you have stuff. I'm curious to see how that plays out in this game. Another Goyf, okay?
I'll go to 19.
I'm very much of a fan of the fake activations of Aether Vial.
How big is that guy right now?
2-3.
2-3?
Not bad.
Not bad though, not bad.
Nether Goyf has been a great addition to Legacy in my opinion. I really like this card. Its use of the escape mechanic done in a really cool way where you have to like escape basically Delirium. I just love how they designed this card. Vials up to 2 and up to 1, so Bowmaster could potentially get filed in now. Do we hard cast Recruiter? Probably not. No reason to. Okay, Tamio's not bad. Petrichor, thank you for the Resilver Prime 2 months. As a commander and modern player, I didn't expect a lot of my work days watching Legacy, but like watching a fight or explosion. I'm often disgusted and intrigued, but can't look away. Thanks for the commentary. Thank you for that. I think. All right, so 3 and 2 now for the Vials. Yorion bought to hand, passing the turn. I like the play of not activating Vial on end step there. Actually, this is what I was talking about. The activation of Vial, like you don't have to put in anything. So you can activate Vial. Mario could brainstorm in response, and then you could cast Bowmaster, for example. Just for example. There's a lot of things you can do. So far, Arash being... keeping these Vials untapped. But some mind games can play out here. There's a brainstorm on the stack. Activating Vial. Immediately dropping Bowmaster. We know all the cards in Arash's hand.
Still maybe throw on stack, fatal push, Bowmaster.
I still would get the 3.
This hasn't resolved yet.
Oh, I should have waited for it to resolve. So I messed
No,
up.
no, you can't. Like, so you got like.
Oh, it
this-
either yeah. Makes sense. So
Okay, so Fatal Push got fired off on the Bowmaster now.
that sounds okay. I will, in response,
Okay.
try to Solitude Tamio. Pitching this. I'm gonna just put this in my hand.
Okay, so your last card is Yorion?
No, my last card is the Recruiter.
Recruiter. Okay. Yep, that's fine. I gain 0.
Yeah.
Okay, so
And
now.
then this guy dies as well.
Okay, so it looks like Tamio is not going to flip. It's going to be exiled instead because Solitude was pitched here. The last card in Arash's hand is Recruiter of the Guard. There is a Vial on 3. It's possible that... See, I don't know what's in Arash's deck, but maybe the Vial on 3 should have been activated first. Again, the mind games thing. All right, Recruiter getting activated here. There's a Thoughtseize happening. Okay, find a Belful Strix. It will be discarded. plays with these Esper Vial decks can be so complex. I just have like a gut feeling that there could have been a better way for Arash to sequence everything there, as far as activating the vials, casting spells, and whatnot. There was a brainstorm that hit the stack. We activated Vial on 2 in response, holding Recruiter. All right, playing Tamiyo, not bad. I don't know what's in the deck to tutor for with Recruiter. Anyway, something to think about. There's a brainstorm happening here right now for Arash. Also, Urion was pitched to Solitude, which hurts a bit. Attack for 4, block with the Orc Army, okay.
I was too excited about taking out the
Sorry, I forgot to update the life totals on the bottom. Okay, now Mario gets a Baleful Strix. The Vial stayed on 2 and 3. Interesting. Okay. Flicker Wisp. That could be pretty good to flicker Recruiter here.
I will just do this. End step. And then I'm gonna look for something.
Yeah.
I will get I'm gonna get a bonus. Nothing.
Okay, Orcish Bowmaster is found by the Recruiter of the Guard. That makes sense. We have a Vial on 2. If the Vials were ticked up, see, I don't know what's in the deck, but what's that blue-black creature from Theros Beyond Death? It's a legend. I don't know. There's also stuff like Palace Jailer. I don't know what's in the deck. Atris, yeah, Atris. There's also, I don't know what's in the deck though, but Palace Jailer and stuff like that. Another Goyf gets in for a hit. Okay, Tamiyo comes in for Mario. Bowlmaster vialed in. Kills the Baleful Strix. Vial staying on 2 and 3 again, okay. Teferi Time Raveler. Okay, hard casting Force, countering Teferi. It looks like the card in Mario's hand is Bowmaster. Tamiyo's going to block here. 3 damage gets through. Arash is making a clue.
I'll say go. I'll say you take 3?
Yeah, just 3.
Okay.
So I think Arash has no cards in hand. That Bowmaster getting cast now by Mario kills the opposing Bowmaster. Tamiyo attacks, make a clue. Nethergoyf attacks. Gonna chump block the Nethergoyf with an Orc Army.
Sorry.
So Mario drops to 8. A second clue for Arash. Gonna sack one of them.
To the Flicker Wisp?
Yeah. Bowmaster trigger kills the Flicker Wisp. Overlord of the Belmark getting impended though. Well, maybe this was the plan. I don't know. Being able to vial back in the Flicker Wisp seems kind of gross.
Flicker Wisp, all Flicker Wisp, Overlord.
Okay, so Petty Theft bounces the Overlord with its Flicker Wisp blink countered. Two cards in hand for Arash. One of them is Overlord of the Belmark.
Maybe like a new card.
I think already in this game, in this match, we've seen how complex the Esper Vial deck is to play. This is a very difficult deck to master. Fatal Push hits Flicker Wisp now.
Everything sure.
Just a lot of moving parts.
There's an interesting possibility of going like mono blue.
Kaito.
But like, I don't want to lose Dark Ritual too.
Still no creature here. Oh, there is a creature. 5, 6,
So what I would do then, like, I would run through a creature and set, and then do Brain Freeze. Brain Freeze also like puts straight into your graveyard. So I can just like get a storm count going and barf like 40 cards in the graveyard, obviously fine. Still get like LED and stuff.
Okay, found a Tameo off top. Dumped a Marsh Flats into the yard. With Kaito's ability. Attack with Tameo, make a clue.
But like, you know, you're like losing your tomb, like I feel like really.
Mario gets the match. GG's. Dimir. Okay. Let's set up another poll. Which match next? Twitch chat will vote. Miracles versus Depths. Mardu Aggro versus Maverick. Echo of Eons versus Mono Black. Esper Felia versus Mono Black. Those are your options. 1 minute. Discord up on your screen. Join the Discord if you're not in the Discord. Patreon. Make sure you're following us or becoming a free member or whatever it's called on Patreon. And make sure you are subscribed to our YouTube channel. Make sure you are subscribed to the YouTube channel. It is critical that you subscribe to the YouTube channel. Critical. Okay. Poll is live. Less than a minute. About 30 seconds left, actually. Let's see what Twitch chat wants next. Almost out of time. Close vote. Echo of Eons versus Mono Black will be up next. Let's do it. Diving in.
The older cards are full art. They actually look really gorgeous. Evens.
Oh my god.
Evens. I'll take the play.
I gotta put that back. I gotta fuck with this. Alright,
All right, looks like Steven is taking a mulligan. Pokimoki, thank you for the Silver Prime. 6 months. Appreciate that. What's up, Pokimoki?
So, triggers, reveal the top card.
Do you and me? Both?
No, just me. You reveal the top card.
Yep.
It is not a land, so it stays on top. Okay. Yep, and then you take 2. Assuming that
Drop more than spin.
I'll keep on that.
All right, players taking a moment to get started here. Greg on the left with Echo of Eons, and on the right, Mono Black. Steven.
I'm minimum 2 weeks.
All right, 1 card goes to the bottom for Steven. Looks like we're ready to go. Not sure who's on the play here.
Do the.
I guess Steven is. Steven Amola to 6. Thoughtseize. All right, we're going to see what Greg is working with. Reanimate, Shieldred the Apocalypse, Double Entomb, Beseech, Unmask, and a Polluted Delta. Okay.
Yeah. Every
I'm in like Canada.
okay. Yeah. Canada doesn't count.
It doesn't.
What the heck is this?
Especially like I've been to like what Toronto and like up in Sleebrook.
Yes. I got one guy with jury rigging and a person with then
I feel like the little face on Greg's shirt kind of captures the madness that is this deck.
I'm gonna take your reanimate.
All right, Reanimate is in the trash. I think that's a good choice. I think.
Unmask your exile and show.
Unmask pitching Shieldred, okay. Reanimate, Double Troll, Grave Titan. Grave Titan goes into the trash. Oh, man! Reanimate. Reanimate Grave Titan. Oh, man.
Alright, so I lose 6, I go to 13.
Alright, 13.
Yep. And I get 2 zombos. I have 3 cards. Yeah, pass turn.
And then I will search.
Well, this is the best format, folks. This is what we wanted. Now we're reanimating Shieldred, I guess? Wait, what's happening? Shieldred's exiled.
So move to my turn.
Okay, that is not a legal target. Cycle Troll.
Okay.
We'll see.
Reanimate troll.
I'm gonna reanimate, but you're gonna make it this turn. I tell you, keep drop.
I don't know if that was worth it, but I didn't want this turn to touch my hand.
Voodoo says Popper be kind of crazy. Is Popper crazy?
I will.
What's the craziest, most unhinged, ridiculous format?
Okay, so it's still got the edge counters and everything. Yep. It's not. Yep.
Last turn.
It's gonna have
Combat?
summoning sickness.
So I get.
You get it when you attack.
When I attack, but they're summoning 6, so I'm
Yeah.
swinging and then you get 2 more.
I still don't know if that day's play was correct.
Okay, we're really low on zombie tokens apparently, but we're attacking with Grave Titan and 2 2/2 zombies, and 2 2/2 zombies are untapped, represented by a D6.
I'm going to.
Is pre-modern unhinged?
I mean, now it's still.
Should have won a pink like her.
Okay. Yeah.
Take 4 bit away.
That's. I am one. What? That's only one. Yep. Yep.
Go to game 2.
Yep.
There was a Thoughtseize I forgot about. Steven's at 8. There are 4 2/2 zombie tokens on Greg's side, though, which is a problem.
3 Bullmaster triggers.
Animate dead, target Grave Titan.
What is this game? Oh, man.
Entomb on end step. Echo of Eons.
13-8.
In military, I have a E
What in the world?
who has a standard battle dress.
Probably doesn't matter, but that's
This is already an insane match. Entomb for Echo of Eons. Just pass the turn. Oh man, I'm having fun. I hope everybody else is. This is madness.
So I have one more character.
Cycle. Actually, no, it's this one. Untap.
Okay, leaves the Troll of Khazad-dûm in hand. Thinking about attacks now with this Grave Titan. Sending them in. Making 2 more zombies.
Way back.
I go to 15. I mean, yeah.
All right, so each die with a 2 on it is 2/2/2 black zombies created by Grave Titan. So there are 4 on Steven's side, 4 on Greg's side. Terrible tokens.
I'll chump Titan. Take 4. Yep. Go to 9. Yep.
These are tapped. 2 untapped.
Trigger?
Go ahead.
The tokenage of this matchup so far has left some room for improvement. Here's another Entomb. What are we looking for this time? What would be the most ridiculous card for Greg to Entomb right now? Another Echo of Eons, okay.
Come on, any mana source.
Yeah, the Grave Titan does have -1/-0, but it was chumped by a zombie.
Mana source.
Lotus Petal, okay.
Yeah, we're doing it. Discard Echo.
So we shuffle.
Yeah, we shuffle.
All right, flashbacking an Echo of Eons. Let's see how this goes. Grave Titan had 5 power, 6 toughness. So it could potentially triple block it and kill it. Lose 2 zombies.
Strong advantage you.
Going down to 6.
Wait, how did Steven keep his hand? Some things are getting resolved incorrectly here.
It's 16 much.
That's
the attack makes it 16 much.
Oh, the hand, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you could.
Okay, they fixed it.
No.
Greg has energy for some reason. The tokens in this game have been terrible. Why do you have energy? What is happening?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Keep.
I think they're representing Storm with the energy thing. Anyway, looks like Storm is 2. Lotus Petal, Echo of Eons. Now Greg has drawn a hand of 7 cards.
Yep.
Wizard.
Start off.
Land.
Good old-fashioned chain lightning efforts. Pass. Tap, upkeep, drop.
Steven also drew 7. Could see Bowmasters from either side. Storm is now 4.
Yep. Untap, upkeep, drop. Pretty soon you'll splash red, Flame of Anora too.
Oh my god.
Brainstorm is good. Well, I guess Steven doesn't have a Bowmaster.
And that's on the door.
I guess.
Everything's just a forest. Everything's just a forest. It's still I think that they don't lose their super types. Each land is a forest in addition to its other lands. Alright, cool. For right now, though, I'm just going to Exquisite Fire Tap. How much is 4?
Yeah, don't need a lot of Storm to Tendrils. Steven's only at 8.
as Voodoo points out.
Two.
This is very tricky.
There's probably a little bit of worry that potentially opposition agent could be in Steven's hand. What other nasty flash instant speed stuff can be in Steven's hand here? I think Bowmaster is not in it. Greg already made a land drop, I believe.
In response? Oh wait, in response to your second. Can I take that back? No. I'm going to sacrifice, activate reclaimers.
Unmask your exile and unmask.
Unmask, pitching unmask. So we're going to get to see Steven's hand probably.
Yeah, you did. No, there was a different one. Before it was the fact that there's three lands in the graveyard. This time it's because in response I'm searching if Town Gates from 0. I'm going to phase this out. It'll phase back in at the beginning of my next turn, and then I have no legal.
Say the Triumph, one of your tokens. Choice creature.
Yep.
Go to additional cost of playing the spell, discard a card, or create 3 life destruction. Nice. What are you discarding in 2?
Okay, so Bitter Triumph was discarded to pay the additional cost of her Bitter Triumph. Killed a 2/2 zombie. Dark Ritual, Unmasked, Thoughtseize, Collective Brutality, and a basic Swamp. Well, Greg's down to 2 cards in hand. One of them is Entomb, it looks like. One of them is Echo of Eons, it looks like. Greg's life total is a little low. Collective Brutality, kill a zombie. Can't attack for lethal, though. But Collective Brutality and Escalate. Kill a zombie, attack with everybody. I think Steven wins the game.
I think it's cards at least online, paper less so, but
So I think Collective Brutality has to be the pick here, is my point. Greg's still thinking about it. There's been a lot of thinking in this game.
I'll take your Collective Brutality.
Okay, Collective Brutality feels like the correct choice. It is thrown into the trash.
Actually trying to win tournaments, and then the other is
Then Greg passes the turn. Okay. So Steven has 4 2/2 zombies. Greg has 2 2/2 zombies. If Grave Titan attacks, of course, Steven will get 2 more, but they won't be attacking.
Yeah, it's like so different. Like people don't like playing Maverick, don't like Boots, don't like Eldrazi.
Have to attack here, right? With at least the Grave Titan.
Declare attacks.
Team.
Trigger.
Exactly. Which I don't know. I won't consider that to be an object.
Okay, so attacking with a 5-power Grave Titan, 4 2/2 zombies, 2 2/2 zombies not attacking have been created.
But I can go to
Block 8 of the damage, take 6, go to 3.
Small creatures what?
So Titan, Block Titan, Block
Oh, 1. Okay, yeah. That's fine.
3 come in, I take 6, go to 3.
50 mana, you know what, you do get it.
Okay, you go.
I don't know. I have an issue with the mid-range creatures. The mid-range creatures have always been.
Steven thinking about a play here. Greg's hand, as far as I know, is Entomb and Echo of Eons. If Steven casts a discard spell, Greg could Entomb in response and force Echo of Eons to be discarded. Potentially.
Anyway, that's what
This is fucked up now.
I do think
It's a wild one.
I still think it needs a level. It's like a
Steven seems unsure what to do. With 2 cards in Greg's hand, Steven's aware that Greg can have it work to his favor that we fire off a graveyard spell here. If the unknown card in hand was like Dorothy Voidwalker or something, maybe it wouldn't be a big concern, but unmask you, pitching Thoughtseize is, I believe, what's happening. Greg's going to crack that Petal and Entomb.
Yeah, with shuffle my Bowmasters off my library. I should have put the Entomb on top and kept the Bowmasters in hand. Flashed in the Bowmasters and then killed you on tap.
Yeah, he could Entomb and Echo anyways. Yeah, that's true.
We are learning. You get an Echo, you get Echoing Truth.
Oh, different Echo in Greg's hand. It was Echoing Truth in Greg's hand. Okay. We knew Greg's hand. Or at least we thought we did. I thought the blue card was Echo of Eons. It's Echoing Truth, a different Echo card. But I think Steven was aware that one card that can be played at instant speed, like a Bowmaster or something, and then the other card being an Echo could punish Steven. Or if it's just like, you know, a Troll of Khazad-dûm and a, I don't know, an Archon of Cruelty in Greg's hand, then you help Greg by putting them in the graveyard, something like that.
You had to take the brutality.
Yeah, I don't want any more life.
Well, no, you lost. You did. You didn't win that turn and left me with the
because you
brutality.
killed my creature.
And drained you for 2.
Yeah, I figured.
So yeah.
Yeah, so...
All right, players discussing what we talked about earlier. It was correct to take Collective Brutality, otherwise Greg loses the game. We're still going here. An Echo of Eons is resolving. It just got flashed back from the graveyard. It was kind of funny that the other card in hand was a blue card that was not called Echo of Eons, but it was also an Echo card called Echoing Truth. Kind of a little goofy moment. Echoing Truth, an interesting one. Could have cast it to bounce all the zombies. Oh, does that work? Oh, wait, maybe no, that doesn't work. Hold on. Never mind. Oh, it does work? Yeah, it does work, right? Wait a minute.
I have 1 land drop, okay, land drop.
I don't know. Too late now. So Greg and Steven have both drawn 7 cards. Both players could be holding something powerful.
Real quick about the so this guy
3 Echoes in exile, right?
I think it's like with your deck. I was just throwing this out there.
2 Echoes.
Thinking about the way it works. Like,
Yeah, 2 Echoes are in exile right now. This is still game 1.
Going down to 2.
It's dangerous because it can grow so quickly. But then also, I'm just thinking like,
Thoughts and
if
prayers.
it's 2 open mana and this can surge, like there's the time
Surveil land?
Undercity Sewers is retrieved. Surveil.
You got it.
All right, Greg scoops game 1. Game 1 goes to Mono Black. What a game 1. That game was insane. Moving on to game 2. Greg will be on the play, which in matchups like this is somewhat an advantage.
More pre-game.
Pre-game Leyline of the Void. Oh, man. Well. Okay, Lion's Eye Diamond, Storm is 1. Putting Storm count on Leyline for some reason. Okay, putting it on the energy counter. The tokens in this game is just making it even more nuts. Dark Ritual. Entomb.
And Cloud. Pass the turn to your upkeep.
Doing it.
I'm gonna flip 6 cards.
Hey, Echo of Eons goes into the graveyard. Steven's not going to get to use the hand he had. Lion's Eye Diamond, discarding Brainstorm and Entomb. Flashback Echo of Eons. All right.
Actually,
I already put my hand into my...
No. That's fine. I'm just thinking if I want to leave 2 black or leave a black and a blue. I think I'm going to leave a black and a blue.
Okay.
So 1 black and a some one blue. Yeah, no, we're definitely doing the thing.
Yeah. I assume that you dumped your whole hand to do it.
Well,
Okay, Storm is 4, blue, black, mana floating.
all right. Hope you like random hand. Yeah, it's random. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Could be better, could be worse. Decisions all around.
I trimmed on the creatures.
I'll do this.
I have one main, one sideboard.
Storm.
Okay, brainstorm happens here. Storm is now 5.
Engine and brake.
Yes.
Sounds like people are laughing in the background. What's up with that? Did I just hear someone riffle shuffle? What is going on at this LGS?
Are you looking at Esper Vial?
God.
People argue what it is.
All we need now is someone to cough.
I can do that. Put 2 back.
Swords, whatever that one is. I don't know, it's big deal.
Someone just coughed, didn't they?
15
What's worse, laughing or coughing at Magic events?
Going pretty well.
Think this through.
Yeah. I'll play Dried Arbor.
Which I definitely fucked up in. The Animator. And
Goblin guy. Yeah, take 2.
I like it. A lot of fair blue here, so Esper is really good for that.
Yeah.
Ley Line of the Void will be a pain in the butt for Steven, but we know Greg puts creatures into the graveyard to reanimate. But I don't think we're going to see a Grave Titan switching sides in this game.
I'm surprised you won. I kind of considered you trash. Good for you.
Like, dude, I want to play like good blue decks, but like Eldrazi, blue base combo, like it's so.
I mean, it has a good combo matchup.
Yeah. And how's your on a red matchup?
Definitely worse than if I was just Dimir.
All right, a little bit of slow play happening right now. This is still resolving a brainstorm. I think we're giving Greg a moment here. Greg's trying to figure this out. This is just regular Auriel weeknight Magic. Competitive event. Gotta hurry up.
I don't know. I mean, does
Face right stomp you
Wasteland might be
but
good.
that person was on
Faster.
I mean,
It doesn't tap blue.
So I was like, okay.
It's kind of like the old.
Keeping it real.
Yeah.
This is my
Wait, in response.
No, it's all right.
Twitch chat falling asleep.
So like it turned off my 2 wastelands, but
It does draw your card. It says draw cards.
that's what I'm saying. It does draw a card, but
You can just activate that.
I will.
Okay, the brainstorm is complete. Using the black mana floating now to cast in into. No mana floating.
I should probably animate that now.
instead of whatever came out.
Another Echo of Eons, okay.
Yeah, it's not what Baron wants. First time we met, it was real slow. It's true. I mean, when you get like good, you know, like or you have like a combo pieces,
I'll breach it.
You want to put it under the mock so we know it's blue? Drop.
All right, after that, Chromox imprinting a Hull Breacher. We just passed the turn, so Steven's going to get a chance to take a turn here. Lotus Petal, Lotus Petal. Uh-oh. Thoughtseize, good start to the game for Steven. Brainstorm in response. That was a little risky with the possibility of Bowmaster, but I think Greg's just in a position that we're just going for stuff here.
Of course, I don't own any.
Some versions of it, but I played with monolith.
Yeah.
I I used to own Diavugans, but I sold them for very little back when I was Titans on the card.
Wait, you're playing Modern?
You get my coffin purge.
Okay, Coffin Purge was the only legal card to take. The rest were lands. Going back to game one, there was that turn where Steven was thinking about firing off discard spells too. Another thing that can happen sometimes is your opponent just has land and nasty card you don't want to put in their graveyard. It didn't have to be in Tomb. But Greg's hand is just lands and whatever was saved on top of the deck by Brainstorm. Coffin Purge can be flashed back if needed, but Leyline of the Void probably going to prevent that from being relevant.
Because I loathe that playstyle.
Same.
Yeah.
That's why it's not popular. People online were like, well, it's okay, I'll just play it this one tournament and there's no investment.
Steven using a hand that he didn't really choose to start this game after the Echo of Eons. Sometimes when you're in the seat that Steven's in right now, that works to your favor. You get an even better hand. Unmask, pitching unmask. Who's targeted here? I guess Greg. Dark Ritual discarded. Okay. Okay, Ritual Troll of Khazad-dûm. Just hard casting it. Well, that's a significant clock. Surveil. Seems like Greg's leaving it on top, which is a good sign if you're cheering for Greg. Troll of Khazad-dûm attacking.
Yeah.
Getting Frogman definitely.
Yeah. I wouldn't call that deck though. Maybe just like Entomb, having a blue temple style or reanimate might be
There's been a lot of white flag catchables popping up now.
So Greg digs up an Underground Sea. One unknown card in Steve's hand. Greg now playing a Bowmaster.
17. Yeah, I'll get you to 17. Wheel. Yep. Wait, where's my wheel? Oh, there's my wheel.
No, then they play Scion.
All right, Echo of Eons, Bowmaster combo. Steven's going to take a bunch of damage here. Echo of Eons will lead to an 8/8 Orc army and 7 damage here, and this might be able to raise the troll.
So draw 7, I'll be 7 triggers. Yep. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
It's possible. Yeah, it's possible we'll shoot troll. Yeah, it's probably correct to just shoot the troll. Or do you just want to hit face, because then you just attack for lethal?
Leyline still in play.
Oh no, did Steven shuffle in the exile pile? That's not good.
And shoot you for 2. So,
all right, so the troll dies, it turns out. Steven will drop to 15. Yeah, the exile pile should not have been shuffled in. The players missed that.
There is ways to beat the deck.
All right, end step opposition agent, not the worst. This isn't over. Some removal spell here and something. Thoughtseize, all right.
Go to 13.
Brainstorm, Dark Ritual, Leyline of the Void, Bowmaster, and Tomb. Bowmaster will be selected. Goes into the trash.
Reanimate Bowmaster.
Reanimate Bowmaster is not bad either.
Or colorless, but one that's movement is better.
Bowmaster, your Bowmaster. Get an Orc army, represented by the D6. Oh boy. Can't entomb, don't forget, because of opposition agent. Well, at least not of benefit to Greg.
The new goblins that came out. Well, there's either goblins got like 2 or 3 goblins. They got like a combination of.
Greg's hand looks pretty bad right now, actually. But Greg has that, what is it, 8/8 Orc army? Animate dead on a Bowmaster. 2/2 Orc Army now for Steven. That was a pretty good turn for Steven. Well. What? Oh, man. What even token is that? This game did get spicy, though. I agree.
If you ping them the turn that you started your engine, so on the turn that you play it, you can get to see.
All right, Greg brainstorming here with 2 Bowmasters on the other side.
So it doesn't count as the once per turn trigger. That's only for if it's from damage dealt. So you play it, you attack them, you hit them, you're at 2 speed, next turn 3 speed, next turn 4 speed. So technically in the third turn you can get it, but
People are talking about speed in the background. Oh.
the second the damage happens.
Can you trigger it on your...
I don't want vehicles in my game.
Fetches would not turn it off. Unless they fetch on your turn.
Yeah.
Like if I fetch on like your turn, then you would, but otherwise not.
But it's a once per turn check.
It is once per turn.
Does it check? Does it check? Is it like a day-night cycle? Is it separate? Very separate entity?
You speed the worst mechanic. No, the worst mechanic is flashback.
Yeah. Like I said, the creature with max speed is gone.
Yeah. Well, the second you start,
What happened to the pings from Bowmaster?
It's like a day-night cycle.
Missed a lot of Bowmaster.
Where? Oh, I did, yeah. Alright. That's alright.
All right, Steven missed the double Bowmaster trigger, and Greg even points it out. You missed that.
So you have day-night cycle, take the initiative, and
Vehicles have been in the game since the beginning. They just didn't have a card type. Don't tell anybody, though.
and Marna.
What about the weather lights?
City's blessing.
City's blessing.
Kind of unmask you. Put your grave type.
Yep.
Can't quite see what the life total is for Greg, unfortunately. I think he's at 12.
Take the. I'll take the ritual.
Yep.
I'll play a null rod.
Sure.
And go ahead.
I'll fetch at a turn.
That's opposition agent.
Yep. That's what I clear at the top. Yep. Yeah, that's my top 2 cards.
All right, fetching here to change the top of the deck, allowing an opposition agent to take a land. Thank you, Voodoo Games.
You get whatever you want. Yeah, I fucked up. I should have taken out my. I should have brought like more bounce cards. I would take your smaller cards seriously. Go to my turn.
Okay, passing it back to Greg now.
Oh wow.
Play your island. Sure.
Wow, Steven with blue mana now.
Oh, that is not good right now. Go. Fuck.
It's going to cost you more in travel.
Swing it.
Swinging with the 8/8 Orc Army this time.
I don't even want to bother. I do not think you're getting
Jump the Bowmaster.
Alan Delver, thank you for the sub with Prime. 45 months. Appreciate that. Bowmaster dies in combat. There's a null rod on the table now. Chromox is shut off. Bowmaster. Uh-oh.
If you want it.
Okay, ping op agent, block it with the 1/1 Orc Army. Opposition agent will be exiled. All right, it looks like we are conceding and moving on to game 3.
It's trying to play the role of expressive iteration.
We have each other's card, right? Game 3, right? All right.
Oh, Voodoo, you're totally right. I was like half watching. There should not have been an orc army created there because there was already one on the table. You cannot amass another army. Great catch by Voodoo. I guess the players missed it.
Duplicates. Got a lot of duplicates.
So there were some key triggers and game rules missed in that game. Thoughtseize, hoping for a clean game 3. Thoughtseize reveals double Bowmaster, Unmasked, Dark Ritual, Lion's Eye Diamond, Lotus Petal, Chromox. Interesting hand. 2 Lion's Eye Diamonds, actually.
Come on, LED, one time.
No lands.
Wheel, one time. Fucking wheel.
Greg wants to draw a wheel.
Take the ritual? Yeah.
Dark Ritual is taken.
Alright. Island.
Island, okay.
I guess I'll cast one LED. Yeah, we're just. Okay, go ahead.
Chromox, imprinting Unmask. So black Chromox. Null Rod. Oh, man.
You gotta crack the cups. No, this was right. It's 2. Bowmaster's plus 2.
What's the 15 card time for Dark Gems? Because they play the
Oh, I'm sorry.
new Eldrazi that eats counters.
Yeah, then that's 17.
Yeah, Bowmaster being cast here in response to Null Rod. Drop Steven to 17.
I know exactly what you're talking about. No, it's like a full 15. Like, yeah.
Fucking null rod.
And then you have rules like
Greg hating this Null Rod.
normally he did Reanimator into Witherbloom, then he did Witherbloom main into Reanimator.
A Bowmaster in hand for Greg. Can't cast it at the moment.
I'm going.
This Null Rod looks pretty good right now.
See myself.
Okay.
Take Grave Titan.
Yes.
I'm gonna reanimate Grave Titan.
Yes, you're at
9.
Triggers.
Okay, a Grave Titan is coming in. It's going to be a faster clock than the Bowmaster and 1/1 Orc Army will be.
Great time on the battlefield. What's going on? What year is this? I don't like it. This is peak magic.
I'm gonna unmask you, pitching agent.
Sure.
I'm gonna take the Bowmasters. Sure.
Okay, the other card in Greg's hand is an Echo of Eons. Underground Sea, okay. 1 mana away from Echo of Eons mana, but Echo of Eons needs to be in the trash, not in hand.
Take time, go to time. Yep. Alright. Brainstorm.
Brainstorm is fine. No Bowmaster on Steven's side. Greg's artifacts are shut off by Null Rod.
I should be at 7, not 9.
Got it. Greg resolving a Brainstorm here. Potentially getting attacked for lethal on the next turn. Might need to hold back some blockers to survive.
For block 1, you're going to take.
Steven has 2 untapped 2/2 black zombies.
Cabal Therapy myself. Name Echo of Eons.
Yep.
Cabal Therapy myself. Name Echo of Eons. Dark Ritual in hand. Oh boy. Oh no.
Swing team, trigger.
Yep. Block here, take 8, go to 2.
Yep.
Is this over? Dark Ritual, flashback, Echo of Eons, trigger Bowmaster 7 times?
Yeah. Good games.
Oh my goodness, Greg gets the match. GG's. What a weird match. That was a good one. Greg gets it. What an ending. Oh boy. Okay. We're going to need to recover from that.
Yeah. That was incredible. Yeah, that was a Magic game for sure. All right, stick around for a raid, everybody. Stick around for a raid. Make sure you're in our Discord. Make sure you are following our Patreon. And make sure you are subscribed to our YouTube channel. I'll see everybody soon. Peace out.